Hello, I'm Alan, personal trainer with Crossroads Fitness. I'm here today again with Christy, and we are going to do a little bit of a demonstration on the elliptical machine. Before we do that, I want to show you something about core engagement and balance. So as you look at Christy, she's sitting on the Swiss ball. I'm going to have her bring her knees together, and with her knees together and her feet together, she's going to balance. What I'm going to have Christy do next is close her eyes. And you'll notice that she starts to get a little bit unstable and she gets wobbly. If I take her one finger and have her put that one finger against the wall, you'll notice that Christy stabilizes. That one finger engagement, that feedback to the body, gives her the ability to balance. And the same thing is going to happen on the cardio equipment. If you are holding on anywhere, you're going to disengage, for the most part, the core stabilizer muscles, which is something we want to have involved and be working off of. Go ahead and start pedaling and press that quick start to turn the machine on. Now have the machine on. The machine is at neutral, which is an incline on the cross ramp of 10. That is the most neutral position on the machine. One of the misperceptions about the elliptical is that in order to get the most workout is that you need to put that cross ramp way at the top. So I'm going to have Christy go ahead and do that first. She's moving that cross ramp all the way up to 20. And you'll notice that Christy is moving her arms. However, if she takes her arms off the handles or her hands off the handles, you'll notice that those handles keep moving. So generally, if you do not have the resistance high enough that you have to actually be moving those arms, you are not actually working your arms. All you're doing is disengaging the core. So we're going to have Christy go ahead and grab hold of those again. She now has that cross ramp all the way up to 20, and we're going to have her increase the resistance. As she increases the resistance, it's going to get pretty hard for her. She's going to have a hard time moving. And you notice what she's doing now. She's locking out her leg and she's dropping down. Gravity is now doing the work instead of Christy. So what I'm going to have Christy do is I'm going to have Christy use this screen as a mirror and watch her head, try to get her head steady, try to anchor off of her core, and using her arms, go ahead and use them. Go ahead and use your arms, there you go. Using her arms, push and pull with the arms and try to hold that head steady. So now she's actually using her arms instead of letting them go for a ride, and instead of using gravity, she is driving through her legs. All right, what I've had Christy do now, and this is just one of many things you can do to increase your workload and get more benefit from the elliptical, is I've had her lower the cross ramp all the way down to 1. I'm going to have her go ahead and take her hands off those handles. And now what she's doing is, because gravity has been taken out of the picture, she's no longer able to lock out her leg and drop into the machine using gravity. She is now pulling with her hamstrings and her glutes, and she's getting a much more solid workout from that. Really good way to add some joint stabilization to this is to add that eccentric contraction. So I'm going to have Christy go ahead and press this button into strides per minute. So she's going to press that button until it grows around. It will lock at strides per minute. I'm going to have her drop those strides per minute and try to keep it right at 60. So she's going to slow down. So now we've added an eccentric contraction. She's nice and stable, head is steady. She's trying to go nice and slow. She's now working all of the muscles, both anterior and posterior, in her legs and getting a much better workout, much more benefit from this machine. One of the things about so much of the cardio equipment is people get on the machine and they move, but they really are not getting the full benefit of that. So I would encourage you to spend some time with the trainer, find out how you can get more benefit from that and get the most out of your workout instead of just spending the time.